Yeah, I had like 7 questions when I first got here, and that just answered 6 of them. Loveliness indeed.
Okay. I'm leaving that there because I don't remember the matches.
So let's
I gotta do an intro.
I was waiting for that. It's been after you, my friend.
Welcome to Big Sexy Reviews. Today, we're going to be discussing WWE No Mercy 2017. Today with me, I have my good buddy John. Let's get started talking about the event.
I thought we were going to be discussing cosmetic surgery in the Guatemalan villages. Wait.
No, that's next month.
Oh, sorry.
That's when they go to Guatemala.
I'm new to YouTube.
Okay. So, we didn't really see much of the pre-show match. The little bit that I did see, it was entertaining. It wasn't great. I mean, generic stuff. Nothing like their usual pre-show stuff.
Internet wrestling fans such as him tend not to be satisfied with anything, but let's go on.
Well, what did you think of the match? So you have no opinion of the match. You're going to come at me about my opinion of the match.
As someone who's older, I don't have to answer questions that can be used against me. This is called age privilege. Yeah. So whatever he said, opposite. Great match. 5 stars.
Okay, Meltzer.
He knows his history. You know what? If it happened in Japan, it would have been 6 stars. So.
Okay. So the opening match for the pay-per-view.
By the way, you can tell he's left-handed by his notes.
Right-handed, just bad handwriting.
Looks like left. I'm a lefty, I know.
God.
Okay. All right, first match we have.
So Miz versus Jason Jordan for the Intercontinental title. I thought it was a really entertaining match. You know, it was. You get to see the Miz, like, really showcase what he can do for the first time in a long time. Unfortunately, he wins with a dirty win again, like usual. And you know, we will see another match. Jason Jordan wants a rematch. It's gonna happen. It'll be fun. I can't wait. I look forward to seeing these guys work together. They have good chemistry in the ring. And, you know, the Miz is always enjoyable to watch. He's always puts on a good match, even with, you know, the interferences that come with his Miz-tourage and whatnot. Your opinion?
Yeah, I hate to agree with Mr. Internet Wrestling fan, but everything the Miz does is gold. I mean, just look at his wife. He's awesome. I love him, and he's always changes his character ever so subtly over the years, so nothing dramatic, nothing over the top. Always stays relevant. He is awesome. And Mr. Jordan, who I haven't seen too many of his promos, first one I've seen in a while, for a somewhat new guy, promos aren't bad. Not great, not horrible. If a few more months of seasoning, I think he'll be good on the mic.
Yeah, and, I agree with that a lot. I wasn't expecting much from Jason Jordan's promo tonight. I was expecting, you know, just a generic cut-of-the-mill, like, oh, I lost, but, you know, I'm going to get him next time, because, you know, he's the face. I think it was the... I can't
believe this is my Hollywood debut.
Yeah. So the next match of the night was going to be, it was Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus Cesaro and Sheamus, or The Bar, for the Raw Tag Team titles. Really good match, very athletic, really impressive stuff coming from both of the tag teams. Really enjoying seeing Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins team up again. It's been a real refreshing scene for the tag team division. And then, you know, you have Sheamus and Cesaro, who were this tag team that nobody ever thought was going to do anything, but now they've just become like an actual cohesive unit to like in the division. It's really cool. It's something really nice to see. And you know, we got Cesaro busted out his teeth during that match, which was crazy. Blood all over the place. It was cool. It was a really enjoyable match. Really kind of bummed that, you know, Cesaro and Sheamus couldn't come out on top on that one. That was a little upsetting. But, you know, we'll see what happens with, you know, the Shield 2.0 almost, and I'm seeing an eventual heel turn from one of them.
Well, this match and the following women's match, unfortunately I went to the concession stands and ended up in an infinite time loop and missed this and the women's match.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
This place, the studio here is weird. Yeah, I came out in 1983. It was so weird. I was on the set of Taxi. Really awkward. So with that said, I agree with him. Eventual heel turn, obviously, Ambrose or Rollins is, I
see more like
wax
Ambrose.
on, wax off, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Sheamus and Cesaro, oh my God, they're so damn awesome. That's all I can say. They're just awesome, and I hope to stay a team until like long after I'm dead. Like I want my spirit to come back and see them wrestle. Like they're just awesome, and so even though I was stuck in a time loop, I'm sure it was an awesome match, especially when teeth were flying. It just, awesome people plus missing teeth is just awesome people times 2. Minus the teeth.
So next up was the Fatal 5-Way women's match. Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Nia Jax, and Emma. Decent match. You know, the women's division has been hugely underrated in the last year and a half. They brought in so many great talents from NXT and from everywhere else they could find. And they've all been putting on amazing matches. My only problem is, you know, and yeah, the title stayed with Alexa tonight, but they just been flopping the women's title around every couple weeks to a different person. It's like, that's not how you build a history for a title. You have people have commanding and, you know, they demand respect by their impressive title reigns. Having her win it one week and then lose it the next week and then go flipping back and forth every other week, it's not how you do that. Just because you have 30 people who held the title doesn't mean they were impressive reigns. It looks like the Hardcore Championship. The belt changes hands every week. It doesn't mean anything. So, you know, that's been my problem with, you know, the new women's division titles. Hopefully they can, you know, change that when they bring in some of the newer talent because of the Mae Young Classic. I can only hope. Maybe after the Mae Young Classic we'll get a women's tag team division. That'd be kind of neat. With all the extra talent coming in, that'd be cool to see. I mean, there's not much more time on TV for it, but we can only hope. I know you didn't see the match.
Oh yeah, well, if a time loop will affect your match viewing abilities. But with that said, just like with the cruiserweights, how they changed the ring rope color. Yeah, I've always thought that for the women's matches, they should have a way to adjust the ropes, lower the ropes. I find women wrestling, I'm sorry, but seeing those tiny women in those rings, it doesn't look believable. And I think if you had adjustable ropes, so just real quick, boom, lower the ropes like a foot or so, it would be more watchable. I think most of the whole women's revolution, it's a brand. It's a whole, hey, you know, women's empowerment. It's a phony tagline, corporate BS, cultural. It's just a hip thing to say. It means crap. And most of these women are just eye candy. They're fun to look at. But no, I miss like back in the 90s when they had women of all different shapes and sizes. Big, fat, tall, skinny, you know, ugly, attractive, a realistic mix of athletes. Having almost all of them, you know, look like supermodels. Yeah, it's pleasing to the eye, but I don't take it seriously. And you know, real women athletes have some meat on their bones. You know, you can be skinny, but not all of them. They all look like, sorry, no, that's not realistic. It's not believable. And most of them, honestly, I think suck. I don't think that their acting's horrible on most of them. There's some exceptions, but I think it's way overrated. And just because of this girl power is cool to say, I'm sorry, it doesn't translate. And I think most of them, they're bad on the mic, and I'm sorry, this doesn't work for me.
That is something I can agree with. Athleticism's there for a lot of them. The mic skills aren't. Like, I don't feel compelled.
You know, Nia Jax, you know, pretty lady, you know, but she looks like athletic. She looks like someone that is intimidating. 110-pound, you know, Sasha Banks. No, you know, she's a very attractive, you know, I don't see her as an intimidating athlete. I don't see her as someone that could beat anyone. Your women's champion should theoretically be able to defeat most men on the roster because you are a champion.
Yeah.
You should at least, no, there's no way, no, I'm sorry, there's no, sorry. Supermodels don't strike me as strong, empowered women. They strike me as eye candy. And I like eye candy.
So the women's match was followed up with Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. This match saw Finn Balor overcome and, you know, defeat, you know, Bray Wyatt, the evil, spooky shaman, whatever he's supposed to be. Personally, this match really bothered me. They did the whole generic, Finn Balor's coming to the ring, he's doing his entrance, and then Bray Wyatt attacks him, and he beats him down, and then, you know, Finn Balor limps out, and the referees are holding him. And he's like, no, I can do it. He runs back to the ring, and, you know, he puts on the match. The match was good. It was entertaining, but, like, I hate those beginnings of the matches. It's just, it doesn't do anything for it. It makes everything look weak almost. Like, it does just. I know the whole point is to make them look strong, like they're overcoming that disadvantage, but it looks cheap. Especially when, you know, they're supposed to look hurt and then they're doing flips and everything in the ring right after. There's no possible way if they were that hurt they're doing that.
Oh, the art of selling. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I understand the art of selling.
I'm impressed with a young person like yourself acknowledging that you need to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't all, you know, everyone kicking out at one. Oh, wow, you know, you punch. So, yeah. I also didn't like the fact, I cut people off, I'm sorry, I'm a scumbag. That's why it's his studio and not my studio. I'm a bad person. With that said, I don't think Finn Balor dressed as a mid-90s jobber with those generic tights.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's kind of pale to begin with, and, I know, I'm obsessed with the guys, but I don't know, you should I don't know, compliment his build. You're a
Yeah.
small dude. I don't know, wear pants, try to look a little thicker.
The showmanship is what's missing, I feel.
Yeah,
like
he
a
looks
lot
like an
of
underwear
time
model,
with
and I'm just like with the women. Okay, you're cool. You're underwear model. I'm sure the chicks love that. You don't strike me as an athlete, as a fighter. You strike me as a pasty ass underwear model. Nice abs though. I'll give you credit, bro. I'm working on it. Just have about 100 and none of your business pounds to go.
So following that, we had John Cena versus Roman Reigns, which John Cena versus John Cena, pretty much. It's the
I like that.
two faces of the business at this point, and it's kind of like it really is like the most passing of the torch match they've had in a while. Because we all know John Cena's going to go take some time off now. He's going to go do some movies, do his own thing, be with his wife, and enjoy life a little bit. The guy deserves it.
What a bastard.
He's a hell of a talent. Like, he deserves it more than any of the other guys in the business. He's truly been one of the only guys who's been there every week, in and out. I mean, he's character-wise, he's terrible. Personally, he's probably great. But the match was fine. Roman Reigns won. No surprise there. John Cena had his triumphant, I'm still John Cena, walk out of the arena. Overall, nothing special. We'll probably see another one in the future. But that's all I really have to say about that. It wasn't nothing too special.
I would have to concur with the gentleman to my right. Nothing special, nothing bad. I think that Reigns is awesome. Most internet wrestling fans, no, he's awesome. He's great, decent on the mic, great athlete. I love his character. Cena, I understand and backstage he's a bully. He's a piece of doo doo. But on TV he touches all the main points. He's really not mad. I'm just rambling. I agree with this gentleman to my right, and I like what you said. Cena versus Cena. I don't know if that was a Freudian slip or if that was intentional.
No. That's
in which case, very artistic. This guy's got a future in art.
Yeah.
Artistic stuff. So I concur with this gentleman.
So, second to last match of the night was Neville versus Enzo Amore.
Amore. Is it Amore?
I don't know. I don't care, honestly.
He failed Italian.
I could care less about the guy's character. It's boring. It's too repetitive. Unfortunately, he won the Cruiserweight title against Neville. Neville should never have lost that belt. It made Neville compelling. Seeing him be a heel was awesome. Match was cool. Neville lost because Enzo had a cheat to win, which wasn't surprising.
Well, is a Greco-Roman kick to the nuts really cheating?
Yes.
Oh, so back to the cruiserweights. So you don't like Enzo repetitive? Yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
Enzo is
When he changes up, sometimes he throws some things in there. He's really good on
his
the mic.
promos are okay. It's just
But it's mostly
I don't need to
repetitive.
hear the same. I'm Enzo.
Yeah, and
soft
bada
thing.
bing, and Will's got a room.
It's annoying.
And-
Maybe if you did it only at the pay-per-views, maybe just make it like a once a month type thing. Every week doesn't need to happen. So, in the main event for the night was
He threw the script out. He just stressed.
yeah.
It's not easy being big sexy.
Main event was Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Good match. It's two of the big guys in the business right now, like physically big guys, not
Kind of like us, actually.
Yeah. Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar. I'll give him the win this time. Brock wins, retains the title. Huge disappointment. I think the only thing it does is it hurts Strowman, all the building that they've done for him. They just make it... Lesnar winning just makes Strowman look weak. And it just shows that someone is stronger than Strowman, which defeats the purpose of him being the monster among men. So all in all, fun match, entertaining. They put out a lot of great athleticism in that one, but bad ending.
I was indifferent about the outcome. I think either way we win. They're both awesome. The match was a little short, though. I don't remember how many minutes, but less than 15 minutes. I would have liked a longer match, but otherwise, I thought it was good for what it was, and I don't think it hurts or any of them. They both looked strong, and I have no complaints there. Just so much longer match.
In regards to the length of the match, we haven't seen Lesnar have a match longer than 10 minutes and God knows how long, so... Overall, No Mercy 2017 is getting a B-. It wasn't great. It had some good spots. But, it happens. It's there. That's been Big Sexy and John from Big Sexy Reviews.
Who may or may not have a grade himself. Yes, he does. Okay, so with that said, my grade, I will give it a B+. Because, it's wrestling.
Just because he wants to go against what I have to say.
Well, plus I want to get the final word in, even though it's his show. I'm a glory hog. I can't help it.
I think he forgets that I can have this edited, so I have the final
He
word
can.
anyway.
He can put his head on my body.
God. Well, have a good one, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like this video, give us a like down below. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification if you want to be notified the next time we post something. And if you want to see more videos like this or anything else you want me to review, leave it in the comments. I'll see what I can do. Have a good one, guys.